Hi everyone, and welcome to today's vlog on Sunday the 19th of April 2015. We are in my garden. I've just been earthing, as I spoke about this last week. It's so important to get your feet into the ground and to release anything that no longer serves you, and Mother Earth will turn it into something beautiful for you. So go outside, put your feet in the earth if you can, and do something nice for yourself. Spend a little time nurturing yourself in nature. It's so important. You don't have to go far. I go out in my back garden most days. If I can't get out in the back garden, I try to get to the beach or somewhere else, but I put my feet in the ground and I really feel that connection to Mother Earth because it's so important. It's coming up to Earth Day very soon on the 22nd of April, and I encourage you all to plant some seeds. I'm going to plant some wildflowers and plant a few trees out in nature to help Mother Nature at this moment in time is so important because there's so much going on the planet that we need to do our bit. It's part of the reason why we're here, is to understand our journey on Earth with Mother Earth as our Divine Mother. So I'm going to take it inside now and talk to you about physical pain in the body. It's a little bit chilly out here, otherwise I'd stay out. Hoping you all have a wonderful day and that you get outside, even for a few minutes, just to embrace nature, to hear the birds, and to look at all the beauty around you. To focus on how wonderful it is to be here now, to get in touch with our real, true selves by getting in touch with Mother Nature. See you in a few minutes. Bye. Hi everyone. It was just a little bit cold outside. I was out there for about 10 minutes earthing, as I do every morning, but it started to get a little bit shivery. So we're inside now and we're going to talk about physical pain and how it manifests in our body to teach us about life. Physical pain happens to everyone at some point in their life. You might have something that's broken or something that causes disease, or something that you're born with that you have to live with for the rest of your life and learn how to cope with it. The body, I think, is one of our greatest teachers, because if we listen to our bodies, we understand what we actually need. Lately, since the last two eclipses, the bodies definitely have gone through a huge amount of change. And this will bring up old injuries, it'll bring up maybe new pains for you, and if you're struggling with any kind of pain, whether it be physical or emotional, then it's time to really go within and do some work on yourself. You can always go and see a healer or someone who can help you with your pain, but ultimately the cause of your pain begins with you. So try to understand that even though, yes, you can get help from other people, ultimately the root of your pain begins with you. And that can be anything in your life. For a lot of us, it could be childhood issues that we haven't dealt with that manifest in our body as physical pain. For others, as I said before, you might actually be born with something that causes you a lot of discomfort, or a disease that you get through life that you have to learn to live with. And these are great teachers, and great understanding of life comes when you have physical pain. My personal understanding of it, as I have had an enormous amount of physical pain throughout my life, is that each pain that I have corresponds to something emotional in my life that I have gone through. And it's all my stuff. Yet the moon and the sun and our earth have a causal effect as well. And what I mean by that is we are now in the new moon phase, and that means that the moon has a very, very tiny sliver of light. She will start to open up gradually more and more each day to become fully illuminated in around 13 or 14 days time, the full moon. But some people suffer a great deal of physical pain just before or around new moon. And I think those of us who do, and I would certainly be one of those people that is affected by new moon, that I looked at my birth chart and I was born around the time of dark moon, new moon. And so when I understand that, then I understand that each time the moon is almost new or in dark moon phase, that I am going through my birthing process all over again. And much like the moon, because she goes through her cycle every 29 days, that we do go through these cycles, and each day is different. And it begins with acceptance and understanding. So if you're not really sure about the time of year the time of the moon phase you were born in, I'll put a link at the end of this video and you can check that out for yourself. Finding out your moon sign is also important because it helps you understand where your deep emotions come from. And I think the more you understand and the more you learn about yourself and why certain things happen in your life, especially connected to the physical body, then the more you can deal with it from a greater perspective and just accept it and allow it. And each time you accept and allow, you go through a process of release and learning to live in this very moment. Now, we hear that spoken about all the time. Yes, most of us are still looking forward to something tomorrow or next week or next year. It's really important to pull your thoughts back into the here and now and know that this very moment really is all we have, that anything can change in the blink of an eye, the click of a finger, and really embracing your time is very important. Although most of us forget if we're going through our daily chores, or if we've a big family to look after, if we've lots to do, if we have to work a lot. Try and take a few minutes out for yourself every day. And I'm always saying this, but it's so true. When you actually stop to reflect and go within, you reach your perfect state of bliss. If you're going inside and it doesn't feel blissful, then you've probably got something emotional you need to release. And you must do this yourself. It doesn't matter how many people send you healing or help you in any way, unless you're actually learning from that and bringing it into yourself and channeling it correctly, then you'll just go through life always looking for others to help you. And as much as there is a lot of people around who are helping others, now we really have to understand that in order to live a good, happy, successful life, we need to love ourselves. And that's what it comes down to. So if you're suffering on any level, emotional, physical, whatever it is, allow it. Don't block it out. The more you try and block it out and run from it, the harder it gets and the more it causes you pain. So look at this as an opportunity to discover something more about yourself. Now, some of you are doing, I'm doing a karma workshop next weekend on Sunday, and some of you lovely people out there are joining me, and I'm really looking forward to it. And part of why we hold physical and emotional pain is connected to our karma. And karma has many degrees, many levels. And understanding it gives you greater perspective and understanding of life, so you don't get upset too often about things that happen, that you just realize that it is just the way it is and it'll pass like everything else. So if you're going through a hard time, know that it'll pass. Try and put yourself in a loving sphere of light. Today being Sunday, the magical colour for the day is gold or yellow. And imagine yourself being wrapped in a beautiful sphere of golden healing light. One that surrounds your body and gives you so much love and comfort. And you feel really happy for that moment. And hold that thought, hold it close inside. And each time you feel that things are getting hard for you or you're struggling in any way, try and create that golden sphere around your body and nurture yourself there for a minute or two. Even if you have to leave the room and go to the bathroom, do it for yourself. It's so important to understand that what you're going through now is life-changing. So allow it and accept it, and it'll come true for you to the other side, to the lesson, to something that you know the reason why this happened. It'll just dawn on you. You won't need to think too much about it, it'll just happen. But it begins with allowing, and it begins with understanding that we create whatever is going on inside us and around us. So pay attention to yourself. Give yourself time every day and do a little bit for yourself every day. And you will be on such a beautiful journey then, because you'll understand that there is nothing that you cannot do. We are here to discover how to create a better life, how to change things if we need to. So try and have an open mind, see things for what they are, and be true to yourself. Ultimately, that's what it comes down to. Loving yourself enough that you can change anything and know that you can change anything. So I'll leave you with that today. Brightest blessings, everyone. Have a wonderful full moon, new moon, new moon Sunday, and set your intentions. Set your intentions for the full moon, that by the full moon something will have changed for you. And work on yourself every day. The only way things change is if we allow them. We must allow change to happen. So be open. Much love, everyone. Have a great day. Namaste.